Alright, hi, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth, and today we are playing episode because I felt like it. Last time we played this, our family had a questionable strategy for surviving, and everyone has a P at the beginning of their name, so it is very confusing. And this is our love interest, Robin. How are you feeling? Peyton is us. My head hurts a little. Are those bruises? Are you hurt? No, What are you doing? He like glided through. I want to check on you. What's going on with her eyeball? I want to check on her too. That's weird. I think you're too close. Sorry. Cricket. Oh god, this is so weird. I can't believe I ruined the moment. Come on, Peyton, don't be so awkward. I think I can fix it. Robin. Yes. Can you... Don't make any sudden movements. Oh. Wait, what? Why? Zombies here. Kind of just all goth, for the most part. Yes, let's start. People be advised that the story may contain mature themes and strong language. Turn your volume up. The story uses sound and music. Good. We've already done those things. Be careful with your actions. They could cost someone their life. Well, I'll be very careful. Careful is Peyton's middle name. Peyton Careful, whatever her last name was. Oh, he has like 5 o'clock shadow. I didn't notice that. It's kind of weird for a teen. I think the zombie's gone. Thank goodness, that thing almost gave me a heart attack. Yeah, those eyes were super creepy. Too much black eyeliner. Although I must say we're safe inside the Ranger. Maybe, yes, but not by long. What? Did I read that right? I'm not sure. The crash of the Ranger caused a lot of noise. It's a matter of time before more zombies come to see what happened. I think you're right. We should leave as soon as possible. Wait. You can't drive like this. You've just been in a crash. Also, I need you to come to the Asian restaurant up the road with me. Today, I had to cover a work shift as a waiter, and I got stuck with the chef and some clients when all this zombie thing exploded. Very inconvenient. Also, I like thinking that he's a bellboy much better. So, in my head, that's what he is. He's a bellboy. I don't care where he works, he's a bellboy. We must take them with us. They are only 3, so they will fit in the Ranger. I'm going to assume it's only 3 of them, and not that they're only 3 years old. Because if they're only 3 years old, then yes, we probably should save them. That would be the morally right thing to do. His little hand. Let's go. Oh, those are all the dead zombies we killed. With our katana. We said go to the Asian food store up the road, and it's literally like 10 feet away. We could have gotten out of our car for that one. What happened here? Where are all the tables? Sync. Marielle says, don't speak so loud. We moved all the tables towards the cellar, so that if a zombie passes by, it doesn't see anything and walks away. I don't understand. We have a briefcase in our arms. Were we holding that the whole time? I don't know. That doesn't make sense at all. Come, Peyton. Let's tell them to get ready to go in the Ranger. You could have just said that, get ready to go in the Ranger, because they definitely heard you tell me, let's tell them, get ready to go in the Ranger. Hey, you're the last person who could judge us. Exactly. What did I do? You left out of nowhere towards a group of zombies. And with our only weapon, the katana. I went to save my friend. And we have a tattoo? Dang. We're edgy. Yes, Robin, rescuing someone is not the problem. It's just that you left out of nowhere and we panicked. Actually, I didn't panic. Okay, Ethan. I proposed moving all the tables towards the entrance and create a barrier to not allow the zombies enter in the restaurant. Now that I think about it, that sounds a lot better. Look, I'm sorry for leaving so abruptly. However, I don't regret going to save Peyton. I'm pretty sure I gave him an exit last time, but I don't remember what. I also came back for you. That must count for something, right? I think so. Sorry to interrupt this moment, but we must go. It's only a matter of time before more zombies show up. We can leave the restaurant in my truck, which is parked outside. Oh, okay. I was like, how are you going to fit a restaurant into your truck? But she meant we can leave using the truck. Not that they're going to try and actually put the physical location in there. And they're very excited by this. Oh. It's a bunch of goth girls. And they're all moving in sync again. What are we going to do now? Maybe they didn't see us. I have some weapons in my briefcase. I just am not in conditions to use them. Let's see what you've got. Oh, wow. Wow, you had so many things here. But I don't think we're trained to use them. I see there are also some knives. And I'm a chef, so makes sense. I'm habituated to use them every day in the restaurant. How difficult can it be to use them to cut some... I mean, it's still meat. Sounds like a psychopath talking. I don't think it would be the same. It's worth a try. There's some leftovers inside the bucket next to the fridge. Throw them at the zombies to distract them as they approach. This will slow them down a bit, giving me the chance to attack. Psst. I suggest you take notes for the following mini game. Okay, George, thank you for breaking the fourth wall to address me. Zombie 1, dumplings. Zombie 2, I'm not gonna say this right. Nigiri, I don't know. Zombie 3, chow mein. Zombie 4, smoked salmon. I wasn't paying attention. Nigiri, chow mein, smoked salmon, ramen. Edamame, this is a lot. I don't remember any of this. Attention! Someone's gonna die. You just entered a minigame. What do you want to do? I help George eliminate the zombies, because I don't want to pay money. Oh, before starting, rotate your phone horizontally. Okay? Good luck. I rotated it. I don't know if you can tell. Let's make some plans versus the zombies. Number 1, click on the number. Make sure to do it in order. Click on the food. Choose the correct combinations and win. Oh no. I don't remember what I'm doing. Okay, I know this one with the floral head thing. She wanted this, I think? It's not working! Oh, okay. It just took a long time. I probably cut that out for you guys. But I was just tapping, waiting for something to happen, and nothing happened. Oh! What do I do? I don't understand. Okay, so I killed that one because I picked the right food. Got it. This one wanted chow mein. That was the third one. Okay, finally, we got through that. Kinda don't think I did very well. You can put your phone back in the upright position. Okay. You got 6 survival points during this minigame. I don't hear anything anymore. Oh, okay, maybe everything's fine. Do you think George is okay? I hope so. Let's get up and check. He gets a fancy voice because he's a fancy man. He has an eye patch now. He's alive! Oh no, he lost one of his eyes! Run now before more zombies arrive. Are we leaving George? We're not taking George? Come on, George. Okay. Well... He lived, but he lost an eyeball. Now he just looks super cool. I'm sorry, that was a hard minigame. I'll be honest, not my favorite. So the other minigame in the last episode, that was much better. But I have hope for the next ones. There are too many zombies in the park. Yes, today there was a football game in the afternoon. Some of them are coming towards us. Should I pass over them? No! If you start running over every zombie that approaches the truck, their remains would get stuck in the tires, leaving us stuck unable to move. Thank you, but I don't want to die like that. Okay, I'll avoid them. Attention! You just entered a minigame. What do you want to do? I'll drive the car. Good luck! The rules are simple. To go left, press this button. To go straight, press this button. To go right, press this button. Are you ready? Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Straight. Ooh, I'm into this one. I like this. We're left. Yes. Avoid the emo zombies. Right. I think part of what I disliked about the other one was, and you guys aren't going to feel this because I cut out so much of it, I was sitting there for minutes on end waiting for the next round to start. So, maybe I was supposed to clip something, but it was not made apparent that was something I needed to do to progress. So, congratulations, you got 6 survival points during this minigame. Yay, we're driving off into the sunset. You look surprised. It's getting late. He's not going to tell us why he's surprised. It's because we did well. Soon it will be dark. We must find a place to sleep. George is asleep on her shoulder already. Probably because he lost an eyeball. I'd be tired too. I work for the company Cycloration that is next to the park. And also at the restaurant. I have 2 jobs. And I got stuck with the chef and some clients when all the zombie thing exploded. It's a lot of work. There we can hide and rest. At least until tomorrow. I'm sure there are no zombies there and we'll be safe. Perfect. Nationals Park. And let's not call our family or anything. They're not worried. Oh, they didn't plan to have baby supplies at their shelter, even though the mom's pregnant and about to have a baby. You would think that would be pretty obvious. Well, this is dramatic. He's just smiling the whole time. Like this. Just staring at us. Hello, Sleepy Beauty. What happened? Where are we? After leaving the restaurant, you fell asleep, and I stared at you like a creep. Like, and considering it was getting late, Ethan suggested we go to the pharmacy that is passing the park. Oh yeah, Cycloration. I recognize the parking lot now. My mom used to come here for her pregnancy checkup. Pharmacy, which I don't think is a thing, but okay. Speaking of my family, I need to contact them to let them know that I am fine. You should have thought of that one earlier, but okay. Okay, but first let a doctor check you out, please. What doctor? Is there one here at the pharmacy? Since we're going to spend the night here, can you help me get my backpack out of the Ranger? Our dog was there the whole time. Who is this little friend? He's my second in command, Peanut. He understands the human language. Hi, Peanut. Are you taking care of Peyton? Nope. He was in the back the whole time. Very well. And we left him there while we went to go fight zombies. Unless he was with us and I just didn't register that. I am trying to do it too. You and I should team up. Okay, chill. Come, little friend. Let's go into the building. Very poetic. Come, my little friend. Ah, Peanut. During our mission, Peanut just follows my orders because he understands English. Mission? What are you talking about? I think we should all be together to talk about this. Okay. We're touching hands like this. Feels good not having to worry about zombies all the time. No, you should definitely still be worrying about zombies. Like, in fact, I feel like a pharmacy, probably not a good place to be at the beginning of the apocalypse. Like, it'd be good to get the medications and drugs and stuff before other people take them. That would be good, but surely other people would be showing up like, wow, I got bit by some crazy person in the street. I better go to the nearest Walgreens or whatever and get some bandages and disinfectant, and then they just turn when they're there. So, totally. Yeah, see? Thought you said we were going to be safe here. Peyton, no! Oh! Was that the end of the episode? Ah! Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that very short episode. Actually, no, we're gonna keep going. That was way too short. Yes, I want to read the next chapter. Okay, we're on chapter 3 of 4. I keep having to lean back because I keep leaning forward to look at my phone. And my head's gonna be chopped off in the video. Oh, yep. There's a lot going on. I'm not gonna say this is more of a clinic so far than a pharmacy. Peyton, don't shoot, please. Give me one good reason not to. Murder is bad. That's not good enough. Ethan can find the cure. What? Are you serious? Yeah, Ethan works at the Asian restaurant with us. If he can find the cure, he should be working as a doctor somewhere, a researcher, not with us. Yes, it's true. Why did he work at the restaurant if this was also a job he had that probably paid him more than enough? I can also create a vaccine for us and the people in the bunker. Alright, cool. Can you tell us? What was that? And how do you know about the bunker? I have one better. What is the bunker? Well, I haven't been honest with you. To be honest, I don't know where to start. Do you know Bonanza Park? It's a mountain at the east of Washington passing the Anacostia River, which is full of many mines that used to work during the 19th century. So a brief history lesson from Peyton. Today those mines have been occupied by various government agencies. I know about this because one of them is the NASA, where my two parents work. Very good, but what does that have to do with everything that's happening? Just completely glossing over everything she said. Well, the reason the mines were occupied was to build a project called Ekdon. It's basically an underground bunker ready to act in any case of emergencies such as crisis, natural disasters, or in this case, the zombie apocalypse. And even though my parents both work at NASA, neither of them thought to put baby supplies in the bunker for the pregnant woman. My family and I have been preparing for this moment for a long time, and still we missed that. This information is classified, but I'm just going to tell it to anyone who will want to listen. That's why I don't understand why Ethan knows about it. I have a confession. I have 3 jobs, not just 2. Everything you said about the bunker is correct, but you lack some information. Hologram! Ekdon. Its construction was also thanks to the union with several private companies. Elite Financial, Cycloration Pharma, Dandelion Farmstead, Obsidian Techs, NASA. It really flows well, although I can understand why they chose to go with the acronym. It's a lot easier. As you can see, Cycloration Pharma is included there. Oh. Apparently there are many things that I don't know and I don't have access to. Oh goodness. I'm infected with the zombie virus now. Sorry. Got limited time on this channel. It's only a matter of time before I turn into a zombie. I think I can fix that. Peyton! Do you have your device with you? Alright. Fiddling around. We got our lightsaber. I'll send a code to it. My smartphone. I thought he worked at the Asian restaurant. The update is ready. Oh wait, that's not him. The update is ready. Please enter your identification data to finish the process. Username. Peyton. Password. They never told me the password. You could say it and change it later, don't worry. Yeah, haha, I know. Oh, this is gonna be the one from episode 1 that I don't remember. That's not what worries me. Oh, it's his face. Are you okay, babe? Don't call me babe, we're not dating. Yeah, I don't have a problem at all. The password is Aubin is my bad boy. Password is correct. That is embarrassing. Now you have access to all the information about Ekdon and its activities. Oh, he was into it. He liked it. I can explain. It's like, shh. No need to, shh. No need to say anything. I was into it. It all starts to make more sense now. But that doesn't answer why Ethan asks Peyton not to kill the zombie. Thank you, Mariella. That's even a little harder to clarify. Don't worry, I'll do it. Random character I don't know. Some months ago, a new virus was discovered in a place I can't reveal, but we can talk about all this other stuff that was classified. It's fine. Because the virus is relatively new, we only know that it is transmitted by bite, attacking directly the frontal lobe of the brain, affecting the area that controls impulsivity. It kills you about half an hour after contagion. Victims finally return from the dead with an unstoppable hunger for fresh flesh and blood, which brings us to today's events. Since the main purpose of the bunker is to prepare for anything, as soon as the virus appeared, my team and I began to study it. While I was at the Asian restaurant, I don't know. Okay, this man's career trajectory or whatever confuses me. This is the reason why we have infected specimens in the lab. What? Are you saying that the culprits of all this disaster are you? No, of course not. I would never admit to that, even if it were true. Our laboratory has very strict security measures, although something must have gone wrong last night because there is a zombie apocalypse happening. The zombie you saw is a doctor who was part of my research team. Which zombie? There were a lot of zombies. Oh, the one that they asked us not to kill. Got it. Since I know we can do the cure and the vaccine, I don't want him to be shot. But all those other people, they're not my friends, so I don't care. Look, I didn't spread the virus in the city, and at this point in the country. But I do feel responsible for each member of my team. Peyton, I need your help. What for? Imagine your ultimate goal is to get safely to the bunker with your family. That's not the only one. I'm taking Robin with me. Yeah, that's true. I cannot create the vaccine or the cure here due to these circumstances. Why? This is where you would do it. Although, I guess if it really is just a pharmacy, you probably couldn't. But it really looks like more than a pharmacy, so I don't know. But if we take all the information and what is necessary to the bunker, I calculate that in a maximum of 1 or 2 weeks, I will have the vaccine. While the cure will take at least a month. Let's not be too hasty. Now I just need you to accompany me to the laboratory, if there was a zombie leak. Then I need someone to accompany me to make them unconscious while I take all the files and samples. Never mind that we killed more than 10 of them, I think, in total so far. After that, we'll go directly to the bunker. Actually, we'll have to go to the supermarket first. It is part of my mission. Do you think we can also go by my house? It's like a slumber party or whatever. I don't know. Everyone needs something in this group, and it's annoying. I don't think it's a good idea for you to stay there. The bunker is safer. I know, it's just that I want to pick up Raina. She's very smart. I'm sure she's okay. Who's Raina? You're dating us, right? Well, not officially, but like, you're into Peyton. I would like her to come with us to the bunker. It's the only one I have left since my father died. Don't even view her as a person. She's a thing. Sure. Everything is settled then. We should go to sleep now. I'm a little bit hungry. The cafeteria is on another floor, and I'm afraid we won't have access to it. Also, you should have eaten at the restaurant. I have food in my emergency backpack. Perfect. It's time to show you where we will spend the night. Oh, she's sick too? She's coughing. Ethan, I think we have a problem. I'm also turning into a zombie. What's wrong? We better be dating or else this is like some violations and HR should know about it. What's wrong, beautiful? I think Cody bit me. How do you think? You should know. You would know if someone bit you, right? What? Are you sure? Yes, I can feel I'm changing. I must be able to do something to prevent you from transforming. Nope. Her eyes are turning red. It's too late. Oh. No. Please don't leave me. I need you. I know. I love you too. Everything will be fine. You'll find a way to bring us back together and save the world. I trust you. You already know what to do. I will. I promise. You need to hide behind the bookshelf. There's not much time left. I mean, don't like duct tape my wrists and ankles or anything. Or duct tape me to the chair. Where I could just wheel around threateningly. No, no, no. You must hide and leave me to roam freely. See you soon. Alright, bye. Oh, and there goes the bookshelves. Ethan, I'm sorry. Come on, let's get inside before someone else gets infected. You can choose the room you want. Except the one that's in front of the sofa because it's mine. Make yourselves comfortable and rest. Seems like a odd thing to say when your girlfriend just basically died or is out of commission for maybe ever. I don't know. We'll prepare the plan to get inside the lab tomorrow. I hope Ethan gets better soon, said the guy who lost his eyeball, and nobody has said anything about it except like that once when we said he lost his eye. No one's been like, are you okay, George? Probably have lost a lot of blood, considering you just put an eye patch over it, nothing else. Me too. Sigh in unison. I'm so tired. All of us, I think. Peyton, I think maybe we should share a bed. I don't think I can eat anything. I'm exhausted. I think I'll just choose a room and go to sleep. Bye, guys. I would like something for dinner, but only if I can eat it in the room. I do need to get some rest. Of course. Oh, and we pulled a unwrapped sandwich, a sub sandwich out of our bag, or BLT. Thank you. Have a great night, you two. Because it's just you and me. I didn't like that angle. That shot made me uncomfy. Robin, hey. I should go. Bye. Peyton, wait. Oh, we look very uncomfortable. Maybe chill, Robin. Also, he has a tattoo on his wrist. We're just two cool teens with tattoos. Just give me a moment, please. Hello? We took a phone call. OMG, you're still alive! Is this our brother? We were worried sick about you. I don't know, we had a brother. Paul, I've never been so happy to hear from you as I am today. Well, there's our creepy looking sister. Where are you? What happened? I had an accident on Bliss Passage. However, I'm feeling much better. Because Robin found Peanut and me and helped us. We are at Cycloration Pharma with a group of people. Tell Mom and Dad that everything is okay. The mission has taken a turn. But they'll receive my report with the progress on their devices. What did my brother have to do, huh? He looks old enough to have a little mission of his own. Like, why isn't he going out to get something? Why were we the chosen child to get something? Do they like us the least? And they're like, well, if we lose Peyton, it's okay. Because we still have 2 going on 3 other kids. But they'll receive my report with the progress on their devices. Paul, are you talking to Peyton? Oh wait, Paul, are you talking to Peyton? Can I talk to her too? Peyton, can you hear me? Hi, Princess. How are you? Are you safe? Of course I am, little one. No one ever says that to kids, because that's weird. I'll be there soon. Yes! It worked! It worked! What are you talking about? I put Pinky in your green backpack to take care of you and it worked! I'm super happy! Who's Pinky? Ah, that's so sweet, Princess. Thank you so much. Pinky and you saved our lives. Never mind George, who's... Hopefully he can't hear us saying this because he definitely lost an eyeball for the group of people that don't really care about him, apparently. Well, I have to go now, okay? Be good, Princess. And Paul, don't forget to tell our parents what I asked of you. I will. Good luck with the mission. And with your crush. Man, he better be happy that that wasn't on speakerphone. Although, Robin definitely made a face like he heard that. Like, he was like, yeah, I know. Love you, bye. Love you too, bye. Look, I just wanted to borrow some pajamas from you. Oh, just that? Sure, I wish I could take off my uniform. This is getting sultry. It's steamy. Okay, let's go. Alright, no one's gonna make any comments about that. That seemed like a very overt come on. Or he said, like, I wish I could take my clothes off. I didn't want to wake you, Peanut. Sorry, go back to sleep. I just need to get out a pair of pajamas. Seems kind of weird. So, would we have packed pajamas? Like, I guess it could make sense, but seems unnecessary. We could just sleep on our clothes and save room in our bag and not have to worry about the extra weight. Like, that's something you could definitely just put in the bunker for, like, when you get there. Right? Hopefully I'm not the only one who thinks that. There you go. Thank you so much. Also, this implies that we have an extra pair of pajamas on us. So we have not just one, but two. That or we just gave our only pair of pajamas to him. You could change here while I do it in the bathroom. Don't take that out of context. Oh. To see all the outfits, press these arrows. To choose an outfit, click on Done. He did take our jammies. This might be our outfit. I like the cheetah print one. Yeah, we're going cheetah print. Are you sure this is the outfit you want to wear? Yes, I love it. I look amazing. We just have, like, some nice lingerie as a teenager. Oh gosh, he's got a lot of tats. A lot of very edgy emo tats. Could you find something to wear? Mm-hmm. Even though I already gave you something to wear? Great. Robin, is everything okay? Yeah, you look so beautiful. You too. I guess it's time to go to sleep now. And I was wondering if we could cuddle. If you could let me sleep here. After all that happened, I seriously don't want to stay alone. I'm definitely not using this as an excuse to get close. Oh! Sure. I mean, sure. Where should Robin sleep? In the bed with me. We're gonna go there. In fact, you should sleep in the bed with me. I should have said on the floor. That would have been funny. It was a very difficult day. We should both be able to sleep in a proper bed. And cuddle. I still can't believe what happened in the latest 24 hours. It's so surreal. It's like we're living in a dream. I think nightmare is more appropriate. And we're just like shoulder to shoulder, like talking to each other like, yep, hey. I think you're right. That said 8 for a second. I was like, babe, can I ask you something? It's okay if I keep calling you babe even though we're like not a thing yet. I mean, we're not in bed together, so it makes sense. Sure. If this was your last moment in life, what would you like to do? Not share it with you. We won't die, Robin. You don't know that. Come on, you can tell me. There's definitely an answer he's wanting to hear. Oh, is it by any chance telling me why you consider me your bad boy? This is making me think of that scene in Independence Day where the guy's like, babe, this could be our last day on Earth. You don't want to die of urchin, do you? And then, like, I'm pretty sure the dad, like, tosses him out or something. Our dad isn't here, though. He's in the bunker that doesn't have baby supplies. I mean, you're undeniably a badass. You basically killed a horde of zombies with a katana like nothing happened. I guess I have to thank adrenaline for that. Adrenaline? Yes, you risked to die in front of my eyes. What was I supposed to do? Anyone with a lick of sense would have left me there and ran away. It's a very southern way to say that. A lick of sense. And I guess I'm not anyone. I'm definitely your bad boy. You definitely aren't. Yeah, because I'm your bad boy. He was on the same train of thought. Are you seriously going to tease me about that forever? More like, so long as it is funny. So basically, yes, kind of forever. Ha 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 ha. It was so embarrassing to say out loud. According to me, it was cute instead. That's a weird way to put it. Are you kidding me? Why should I? It flattered me. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, good or bad, it flatters me that you think of me as your girl. Scaring very sensual. I hate you. Oh. Well, that's not a way to carry on the mood. No, you don't. No, I don't. I've got to take care of something before dying, though. Peanut and I made a deal, remember? Our mission is to keep you safe. I want you safe, too. I promise I'll stay alive for you, if you will stay alive for me. Good, because if you die, I'll kill you. I wonder what would happen if he had been on the floor. If we would have this conversation and just like looking down like, hey, how is it going down there? Should we kiss him? No. I don't want you to. We should sleep now. You're right. Good night, babe. Good night, Robin. Sending a lot of mixed messages. We're showing up in our leopard lingerie, and he's like, whoa. And then we're like, you should sleep in the bed with us. And then we're like, well, good night. Good night, Robin. Oh, I was like, did he lead him for a kiss? And we just went. And that's the end of the episode. Wow. Okay. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed. I think we have one episode left that's out so far. It says this is a continuing story. I'm not so sure about that. But there is at least one more episode to do. So maybe next time. But goodbye. I'll see you later.